A few months ago, I decided to take my health and wellness back and completely overhaul all of my fitness and all of my health and wellness. I mean, I went in hardcore, head first, no thinking about it. Let's just do this. And it was time. I had spent so long feeling this ridiculous fatigue that I couldn't shake. My hormones were pissed off. I wasn't sleeping. I felt like I was in this constant state of bloat, this constant state of just puffiness, inflammation. It was just a lot. And I just got so tired of living like that. I am a firm believer that our bodies are freaking magical. Our bodies know what to do. We just get in the way. And we don't give it what it needs. We don't give it the proper fitness. We don't give it any kind of movement. We don't give it the right foods that will fuel it. The list goes on and on. But I really just needed a change. And I needed to give everything I could possibly give every single day, whether that was 100% or whether that was 30%. But I will tell you, I had a lot of anxiety going into it because I thought, what if I fail? What if I don't go all the way? What if I can't do every single day as prescribed? I mean, the list was just ridiculously long of all the what ifs. And if I fail, and how do I tell people that I failed without looking like a complete loser and failure? And more than that, how do I face myself? And what I really wanted more than anything was an excuse from the universe that told me, like the universe said, I can't follow through with this thing. So, oh darn, I'm going to have to quit. And you know what? I never got that. No one gave me a good, viable excuse to not follow through, to not see this through from start to finish. I did not know what I was signing up for. Specifically the Grounds Transformation Challenge portion of these last few months, which lasted exactly the last 12 weeks. So from January, the very beginning of January, through just 2 days or so ago, all of this time has been spent being completely committed to this Grounds app transformation challenge of 2025. And when I tell you that I had to walk in and say, come what may, but I'm going to show up, and I have to show up. And a big motivator for me was not looking and feeling like a complete failure. I didn't want to do that to myself, and I especially did not want to be the one to deliver that to anyone, not to you, not to family, not to friends, not to Instagram. I did not want to utter those words. So I said, no matter what comes, I'm going to take it step by step, rep by rep, if you will, and I'm just going to get this crap done. And I worked my butt off. I started working out at home on our Oxfit. It has been freaking fantastic. I made so much progress just working out at home, doing my own program, and then moving over to do the Grounds app transformation challenge for 2025. And I don't think we give ourselves enough credit. I really don't. I think it's easy for us to believe the negative. It's easy for us to believe that we're not worthy. It's easy for us to believe that we don't have it in us and someone else over there is much stronger than we are. The person over there has more experience. The person over there is well rested, and they're younger and they're faster. They have less fat on their body. They are super intelligent. They're wealthy. I promise you that's not true. It's not. I wish that I had spent more time believing in myself. I wish that I had spent less time doubting myself. I went into this so anxious, so afraid, ready, just waiting for an excuse that never ever came. And what it did while I sat there and waited was just let the clock tick by. And every single day I would show up, whether I was happy, sad, tired, energized, feeling mediocre or sashimi. It didn't matter how I was feeling. It didn't matter how much sleep I got the night before. It didn't matter if I was on the worst day of my period and the cramps were cramping and the hormones were hormoning. None of that mattered. I showed up for myself and I said, I am going to stick with this. I am going to do my very freaking best. I'm going to give it my all. And let me tell you that I did. And I'm so freaking proud of myself for committing, for showing up every effing day, whether I wanted to or not, when I was so tired that I couldn't even put words together. And I said, it's okay. I'm still going to hit the gym. And today I will just give 50% or 60%. Tomorrow, hopefully I wake up feeling fantastic, and tomorrow I will give 100%. And that's what I did. I didn't need the excuses. What I needed was to support myself and to tell myself that it was safe to do this. It is safe to do this. It should be completely natural and normal to be there for yourself and root yourself on. And I am so glad that I did. Let me tell you, friend, that leading up to the very end of this 12-week transformation challenge, the last 3 weeks, I was in my feels. I was feeling it. I couldn't believe that it had flown by as quickly as it had. I couldn't believe that I had knocked out so many workouts, so many days of showing up for myself and pushing a little harder every single time and learning how to get my form right, and then trying to increase my weight, practicing my time under tension, and really just going for it, going all in, and telling myself that I am an athlete. I know. I look at myself and I'm like, what a fibber you are. You are not an athlete. But that is exactly the kind of talk that got me into this position in the first place. I've really found that if I have a goal and I attach an identity to it, it makes it that much easier to achieve. To assign an identity to it changed the game. My mindset has completely changed. There is no part of me that wants to miss a workout because I know how beneficial it's been for me. I know what it's done to my mind, my body, my soul, my thoughts, the way I look at myself, the way I show up for myself. Everything has changed, everything. And it is because I have been so dedicated, so committed. Leading up to the very end of this challenge was becoming emotional for me because it made me realize for the first time in months that I committed to myself and I committed to something hard. I did it scared. I faced my fears. I got in there into the unknown and I just did it. And I was so proud of myself. And when the last workout came, I knew that I was going to cry. I knew it was going to get me, and it did. And I cried. I had a hard time because I couldn't believe it was over. And it felt very much like a chapter closing. And while I know that's not true, I just had become so dependent on showing up every single day to do these workouts and to be part of this program and this challenge. And whether I win the challenge and become the next Grounds Girl or not, doesn't matter. That has no effect on me. What does matter is that I have already won. I showed up for myself. I was committed. And it doesn't matter how much weight I've lost from day one to now, which, I will share in a future video. But for this purpose, it doesn't matter. I do have everything it takes. And I always had it. This isn't new. This isn't something Heidi Summers Guzman gave me or the Grounds app gave me. I had this in me all along, and I just had to dig deep and dig it out. I cannot tell you enough how transformative this has been and how much things have changed. My mindset, I just can't even tell you how different things are now. The way that I see things, the way that I feel about things, how passionate I am about strength and mobility. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. But I will remind you that no matter what journey you're on, it does not have to be related to health, wellness, or fitness. It can be financial. It could be a career journey. It could be an educational journey, a relationship, whatever it is. Please listen when I tell you, do not waste another moment. Don't sit back and think about all the reasons why it can't work. Don't sit back and think about all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. If you have a passion, if there's something that has been on your heart for a long, long time, freaking chase it. Chase it like this is your last day, because it very well could be. What are you waiting for? Don't spend your time being miserable in a relationship. Don't waste your time being miserable at a job. If there's a new career that you want to chase, go chase it down. go, just do the damn thing, because we don't have forever. And do you really want to leave here with regrets? No. Leave here as a strong and mighty and beautiful and magical being, because that's exactly what you are. Do not settle for the lies. Don't settle for the excuses and the negative talk that comes from within. None of that stuff carries any weight. What carries weight is that you believe in yourself and that you show up for yourself. Friend, I am always cheering you on. I want the very best for you and all the beautiful things, and I hope you want that for you too. If you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell, because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. I will see you next time.